Hi, I'm Huerta from and I want to tell you a story. When I was a little kid, I was at my father's 45th birthday party, and suddenly they turned on the music. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a microphone, and I just couldn't stop myself. I had this urge to go and sing. So I ran to my father, asked for the microphone, and started singing my little heart out. It might have been because of the welcoming faces that surrounded me, or that I knew Bon Jovi was into my life, my heart. But there was this overwhelming happiness in the air. A month ago was my sister's birthday. The same song came on, but this time, the urge to sing was gone. So was my confidence. At some point, as I was growing up, all these positive traits that made me up tore me down as my confidence left. Talkative became understandably chatty. Cheerful became obnoxiously happy. And a constant smile just felt over the top. The outgoing little girl was missing. The cheerful little girl was missing. The talkative little girl was missing. The little girl that would raise her hand as high as it would go in class was missing. The little girl that would dance wherever there was music was missing. The worst part is, I'm not the only one. Children from all around the world see how their confidence drops during puberty. You can see how much the confidence is lost during the ages of 9 and 18. So, this is nothing new. Actually, Rene Girard called it the mimetic desire. In his own words, man is a creature who does not know what's desired, so he turns to others to make up his mind. We desire what others desire because we imitate their desires. If we're honest with ourselves, we might just be able to remember when we were little kids, we wanted a pink crayon because our best friend happened to have a pink crayon at the time. Or more recently, the last shirt we bought was a consequence of the one we saw our best friend, or idol, or the latest influencer wearing. So, if the mimetic desire is in our nature, how do we keep it from shaking up our confidence? Well, we can't change life, but what we can change is the way we see life. To do that, we first need to determine how we see life. I want you to imagine two bars. One of them is how you see yourself, and the other, your perception of other people. So, something like this. Well, for some of you, the bar on the left is actually higher than the one on the right. So it's something like this. So, there's this confidence gap, and we're constantly trying to fill. As kids, we all see life like the first life, and that rockstar status, as I was singing Bon Jovi, felt like something achievable by just moving forward. Now, it seems like this impossibly steep climb. So, for those of you who see their self and others at the same level, congrats, you've got something else to brag about. For those of you who put their image of other people on a pedestal, let's fix that. To do that, there's 3 ways. First, accept the things you can't change. As a little kid, I dreamed of getting drafted by the NBA. And then I grew up to this. So I had a serious out myself. And I said, Elena, you will never be in the NBA. Stop it. And now I'm much happier. The second one is prioritizing what you want to change and then shrinking those gaps. To do that, you can either change the things you can't accept. And for example, if you have a classmate that seems to know more about the universe than you do, then you just get as much knowledge as you can on the universe, and you've evened out the gap. It's that simple. You can do this with all the things you deem worthy of doing, always keeping in mind that it's for you and never for others. The second way, so if that fails, is to fake it till you make it, till you do, till it's true. To do that, you need to imagine the perfect, ideal version of yourself. See how they got there, how they act, their habits. One day, you look back and realize you are them. Your posture is better, the way you speak is better, the circle of people that surround you is better. Then in conclusion, you are better. The tricky part is not getting stuck halfway through, because that would mean you never make it and are stuck faking it. This is all based on the confidence competency. To do that, you need to give the image of being really competent by giving confidence. And then other people will give you back the idea of confidence because they think you're really competent. And it feeds itself endlessly. So, when you are in that confidence gap. And the only thing that left is self-doubt. Go back to a picture of yourself as a kid and say all the horrible things you're thinking about yourself now to them. Tell them how they aren't smart enough. Tell them how you're measuring their worth by their looks. Tell them how you go back to every conversation of the day because someone must have found something annoying. Tell them how they aren't enough, and tell them how you don't love them anymore. And after telling them all that, realize how little you believe what you just said. Realize they are smart. Realize their confidence their worth is not controlled by their looks. Realize their voice does not annoy people. Realize they are more than enough. Realize you do love them, and realize that confidence you lost for yourself can be found again. So, where does that leave us? Well, I've accepted that I will never get drafted by the NBA. I've changed my priorities so that I can focus on the knowledge I have on the universe and not what shirt I'm going to buy next. And hey, I'm faking it till I make it. I might not be singing Bon Jovi on stage. Did I just give a TED talk? Thank you.